everyone to a brand new video here on my YouTube channel, Sam and CS. Thank you so much for joining me today, you beautiful, gorgeous people. And on today's video, I'm going to be doing a top 10 reaction video to the top 10 times the Owl House tackled serious issues. And if you're not aware or familiar with the Owl House, is an animated show created by Dana Terrace on the Disney Channel. And it's one of the most important, groundbreaking, amazing, visually stunning shows that you will see in animation today. If you're wondering how to watch it, where to go, please go to Disney Plus, go on there, support it, watch it. Make sure you talk about it. It has amazing fan base. You will not regret one single minute of it. Trust me, it has amazing storytelling. And if you guys are wondering if you want to learn more about the show, please go and look for the reactors in the YouTube realm. Reactors like Morgan Terry, We Last Reacts, The Third Bill, Not So Average Fangirl. I have talked to all of them about the show and what it means to them. All my interviews with them are in the channel below. Make sure you guys watch. Great time, amazing people as well. I've also talked to Rebecca Rose, the PA of the Owl House, and reactor to the show as well. And another amazing person. Make sure you watch that interview as well. And follow all those beautiful people as well. They're amazing. They're fantastic. Support them. Support. That's all it is. And on this video here, again, we're gonna be watching, reacting, and see what levels do they put. What, and we're not gonna say, oh, I think trauma is more important than this or that or PTSD. That's not what this video is. I'm just watching from what Miss Mojo is, one of the off channels from Watch Mojo. I'm watching what Miss Mojo put out as their top 10. I don't exactly know how they personify, how they grade, or anything like that. So I'm just gonna see. Would I agree with a lot of the picks? I might not. That's for me to decide at the end. That's for you to decide in the comments below. Make sure you comment, leave a thought. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you not? Let me know. Let's have a good, civil, honest, calm debate. Can we have that nowadays? I think we can. What do you think? Yeah? And what do you know? You're just empty space. Empty space. With that all being said, let's get into it. Come on!
Number 10, depression.
Okay.
When
wow.
we first meet Luce,
Interesting.
she's a bright-eyed
Interesting they put
girl
depression at
thrilled to
number
discover
10.
that magic is real.
What did you say your name was?
I'm Luz. Luznoceda.
Well, Luz, that was pretty clever.
2 seasons
Wendy Malick
later,
is amazing
her eyes
as
are
Ida,
half-lidded
let me just
and
say.
often staring into space. By this point, all of the horrifying events that led to the
Let me just say the voice acting in this show, I'm sorry if I paused during this. The voice acting in this show is on the next level amazing. Sarah Nicole Robles, Zeno Robinson, Cece Jones, Wendy Malick, Ivy Roque. I'm missing a few names. I apologize. Mae Whitman. I know a lot of you people know who Mae Whitman is. Top notch, fantastic. If you guys watch this, if you don't, I don't blame you. I'm nobody. Congratulations, thank you. You guys rock. Let's get back to the video.
The group being stranded in the human realm have clearly started to take their emotional toll.
They're all gonna hate me.
What? Shh. No, of course they won't.
They were
In
not
quieter
afraid
moments,
to really
the
let
audience
the
gets
depression
a glimpse
hit
of the
them.
deep sadness behind Luce's cheerful mask. Even though she's doing her best to be helpful and pretend like things are okay, it's obvious that a deep exhaustion has set in.
And it would be better if he literally never existed.
Everything was just weighing down on her.
A brief breakdown in school shows us that she's barely holding it together. It's an incredibly realistic portrayal of someone struggling with the after effects of a traumatic situation.
Mama says I have to learn from my mistakes. So, I know what I have to do now.
Number 9, Missing Mom. Luce's adventures on the Boiling Isles begin with a closing of the portal and her only way back home. Despite being trapped in a completely different realm, she is, fortunately, fascinated by magic and has always wanted witch training. The continual excitement of her new world allows her to avoid dwelling on the home she left behind.
Te extraño también.
In a way, that is true.
One day, I'll tell you
Because
all about this.
However, after literally facing the fear of disappointing her mom during Grom,
Yeah,
Luce starts
I
to
was
feel
gonna say.
the pain of their separation.
Mom? Do you need any help?
Oh, are you done cleaning your room?
When she
How many
finally
people were
manages to create a
disappointed by
portal,
creepy
she's
Luz
only
theory
able to interact
not
with
coming
Camilla
true?
through reflections.
I'm curious about that.
Luz? I didn't even hear you call.
It's so great to hear your voice.
Oh, it's great to hear you too.
There are parents who suffer the unimaginable experience of having their child go missing, and this fleeting reunion is a bleak reminder of what both of them are going through.
You chose to stay here?
Man, that
Were you trying to live out some witch
that
fantasy?
hurts.
Did you hate living with me that much?
Number 8. Failing to save someone you love. Throughout the series, Luz's tenacity and positive outlook
they
have
were-
helped her beat the odds
they were
time
not
and
afraid
again.
to go
However, eventually
this
the
far. They were
obstacles
not
are too
afraid.
great, and she
And
fails
I
to save
appreciate
those
that.
who mean the most to her.
Luz?
Because when it's time to hit hard, they hit hard.
What are you doing?
I have to get Ida. We'll find a way back to you.
First, Luz overestimates her own ability to find a cure for Ida. Not only does she fail to save her, but Ida gives herself over to her curse in order to save Luz.
I'm going away, and I don't know if I can bounce back this time. Watch over King. Remember to feed Hootie.
Please, no.
Luz faces this same trauma again when she tries to sacrifice herself to keep the portal open for her friends. It's King who makes the sacrifice in the end. He ends up stranded with the Collector, leaving Luz with the sinking knowledge that there's nothing she can do to save him.
Luz, I'm so happy I had you as a big sister.
Yeah. That one hit hard.
No. King!
Number 7. Self-loathing and guilt. Both
7,
Hunter and Luz
really?
are the instigators of tragic events in the series.
What about you? How have you been since?
Okay.
In Belos's mind? Since I found out I helped him meet the Collector?
Luz's are motivated by a desire to learn and help. Hunter's are a result of his origins and efforts to break away from the Emperor's control. By the start of Season 3, both characters blame themselves for the myriad of troubles that have fallen on the people around them.
If it weren't for me...
And it hit
Dave's
Luz
unity
more
would
than it
never
did
happened.
Hunter.
There was this time pool, and I met him. I met him when he was still just Philip, and I taught him the light spell.
They even agree to hide their shortcomings from their friends, who Luz and Hunter fear will shun them if they learn the truth.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Why did you keep all that a secret?
I was scared. I thought you'd all hate me for it.
It all comes to a head when Hunter is possessed by Belos.
Thanks again for all the help, Luz. But I don't need you anymore.
Ultimately, their friends provide support, acceptance, and love. But both Luz and Hunter work hard to amend their mistakes.
I couldn't hate you, Luz. The fact that you still stand up for us means enough to me.
Number
A
6.
supportive partner.
Crushing reality. Although King has a found
Yeah.
family in Ida, Luz, and Hootie, he still dreams that his biological family will come looking for him.
Dads, you made it!
Wouldn't have missed it for the world, son.
King's arc
He
in the
discovers
whole
a letter that
series.
offers a chance to learn more.
Real quick, King's arc in the whole series is such a it's very tragic, but has a happy ending at the end. Like, as soon as you learn more about King, it gets sadder and sadder and sadder. It's just like, ugh. It's one blow after the other after the other. It's like, why are you doing this? Such a sweet character. Like, why? Of all characters on this show, why to him? Because, like, the more you learn, it hits harder and harder. But I get it. I'm just saying. Damn. Dana Terrace, you hit us in the heart. Back to the video.
About his background, he's thrilled.
Dear King Clawthorn, if you wish to know who you truly are, come to this location and meet our warrior clan. I think they might be my family.
Sadly, King's hopes are crushed, as his true history is revealed and he discovers that the group who extended the invitation are actually a community built on hunting titans, of
Yep.
which he's the last remaining.
We're
Man,
almost done.
This line right
we get
here.
to play catch, right?
It's a lot for him to deal
Alex
with,
Hurst is
but
another name I forgot.
luckily, King
He
is reminded
nailed that
he's
line.
not
Oh, man,
alone.
that's sadness.
Family doesn't mean blood. Number 5, Blight Fight. At first, Amity Blight seems hell-bent on making
Blight
Willow
Fight.
and her friends' lives miserable.
I've got my eyes on you, half a witch. That badge is mine.
However, when her mom's threatening influence comes to light and Amity works hard to make amends, She quickly becomes friends with everyone.
Blights only associate with the strongest of witchlings. You may choose a new friend from one of the suitable companions we invited.
You know, from here we all assume that both the parents were just awful. Like, we gave Adalia and Alador no chances whatsoever from jump based on this. Rightfully so. And then slowly but surely we're learning more about the characters. You know, Alador ain't half bad. Adalia, she can go, you know, rot in some jail somewhere. Where's Morgan when you need a freaking thing to punch? Anyways, back to the video.
But they're mean.
Odalia, however, continues to try to control her daughter, going as far as to expel Luce, Gus, and Willow from school. Even worse, Odalia tells Amity it's her fault that her friends are suffering.
Take this as a lesson, Mittens. A blight always upholds their end of the deal.
At first, Amity doesn't have the courage to stand up to her parents. However, when Luce's life is put in danger, Amity defies her mother's tyrannical rule.
Amity, get away from the human! No, you're gonna listen to me for once. Luce, Willow, and Gus are my friends. They're nice to each other.
It's a brilliant moment of independence and the starting point for her new life path with people who care for her unconditionally.
What do you want?
That is true.
Let my friends back into Hexside, or else your precious investors will watch me rip this thing apart bit by bit.
Number 4, doubting yourself. Much of King's personal identity is based on stories that paint him as the ruler of demons. The stories he tells of his mightiness are from his perceived early memories.
Without the horn anymore. And he looks so weird without.
King!
However, eventually, Ida is forced to reveal that those stories were all a childhood fantasy.
But you were finally happy, so I kept playing along with it.
You're lying!
She encouraged it because it made him happy, but the aftermath is devastating for King, and leads him to question his identity.
Everyone lied, and I was too caught up in the fantasy to realize it. I don't know what to do, Luce.
If he's not a mighty ruler, then who is he? With encouragement from Ida, Luce, and Hooty, King eventually lands on real answers.
That roar, it meant sun. I don't know how I know that, but I do. Someone
it makes you
called me
think,
their
is it
son.
better to
Luce,
continue the lie for your
It
own
helps him
good,
find the line
or
between
tell the
fantasy
truth for
and
their own
reality,
good?
and start to believe in himself again.
Is it okay to still call me king? Feels kind of weird when I'm not the king of anything.
Well, you'll always be king of my heart. That's good enough, right?
Number 3,
Great shot by OGs.
Luce is not the only character who forces
Mental
a
health,
positive
yep.
face for
That
her
is
friends.
very important
Willow
in this show.
continually represses her emotions to the detriment of her own mental health.
Just please don't call yourself that ever again. You've been holding in a lot, haven't you?
In the first season, a journey through Willow's memories shows how she prefers to avoid painful moments.
Oh no! That thing is burning off all the memories!
The group of friends struggle under even mightier obstacles in the third season. Willow continues to push through, reassuring everyone that things will turn out okay.
Don't worry. I bet we'll all feel better when we punch Bellos right through the face. And yes, I mean through the face.
Thanks, Willow. You're always looking out for us.
When her efforts to cheer up Hunter fail, it seems to act as her breaking point.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make things worse.
She ends up buried in her built-up emotions and unable to control her own magic. This moment feels like a reminder to kids and adults alike that we have to let our emotions out in healthy ways or we'll eventually buckle under them.
I miss my dad.
That is 100% true.
Number 2.
And sorry I keep pausing, I just gotta say this. Who hasn't kept all that in? Who hasn't tried to just put on a smile, put on a brave face, just so everyone can think they're okay? I have done that myself. If you think I'm okay or whatever, I apologize for those who are watching who know me. That's just life as it is. Sometimes we think we don't need to express ourselves and we just keep everything bottled in, and next thing you know, everything just explodes and we're at a certain point. And that's one thing about this show that, again, the show does a lot of great things for people, no matter how old you are, no matter the age, does not matter. It really hits home on what you're going through in life, in my opinion. Leave it at that. Back to the video.
2. Grief. Before
Grief,
Luce's
yep.
journey to the demon realm, she lost
That's
her
a
father.
big,
the
big point of
separation
the
from
show.
her mother on the anniversary of his death has her initially denying the pain and distracting herself with daring fights.
Feeling okay, Luce?
I feel great! Today's gonna be a productive day of problem solving.
This coping mechanism, although relatable, doesn't help her really work through her feelings.
What is going on with you?
It's nothing, really. Seriously, it's nothing.
She eventually realizes that shutting Amity out is hurting both of them, and opens up about the loss and pain of her dad's passing.
After he passed away, we started picking flowers for each other. And then we'd visit his grave, and me and my mom would spend the day together.
The moment where Amity encourages Luce to continue her annual ritual of picking flowers is not only a beautiful moment,
that is a really
but a
sweet
carefully
moment.
handled one. Luce, of course, isn't the only character grieving. When Hunter loses Flapjack, his reaction is absolutely crushing. And you see
As
him
soon as
carry
he
the weight
wakes
of the
up,
tragedy
he just
until
knew.
the end of the series.
Hey guys, is everyone else okay?
Actually, Flapjack.
Don't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This one hurts.
I already know.
Number 1, PTSD.
Yep,
After 3
that
seasons
is-
of terrifying battles,
would
family
agree,
drama,
this
and
is number
personal
1.
betrayal, it's no wonder so many characters in the Owl House suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yep.
Where is everyone?
Yeah.
No! When did this happen?
Signs can include a desire to avoid triggers, like how Willow's inner mind burns away her traumatic memories. We also see Hunter suffering from panic attacks after his uncle's abuse.
I can't go back.
Kid, breathe.
And again, it's an animated kids show. I understand, but if some of these elements, some of the themes were so realistic to so many people, it may not affect you, but it affected so many others watching. It literally was insane how detailed the show was, how true to form it needed to be, and not a lot of shows, even live action shows, do that. A lot of live action shows tend to play it safe, don't even touch those themes, don't even dare talk about them. This one did. This one was brave enough. Kudos to Dana Terrace and every single writer on that show, every single voice actor who put out the effort. Shout out to all y'all.
In the series finale, Luce, Ida, and King all relive their worst mistakes and events in horrifying nightmares.
But don't worry, we saved the best spot for you.
These flashbacks, although instigated by the collector, are a result of their trauma and a clear symptom of PTSD.
Oh, man.
We gotta find King.
No. You'll be staying right there.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Thankfully, in the
Almost forgot
last
about that
few
one.
moments
Oof.
of the series, the audience is given a glimpse into a future where these characters can be seen pursuing happiness and healing.
This was heavy. It tackled a lot of themes that I think a lot of people would agree that it hit the hammer on. Some maybe less than others. Do I agree with the list? I do agree with number 1. I think PTSD is something that this show really hit home on, especially with Luce, especially with Hunter. I would have probably rearranged maybe 10 through 7. I probably would have rearranged a little bit. Other than that, this is a pretty solid list. This is a pretty good list. I would agree with. Again, you can't really argue on serious issues, serious topics, and they're not really grading this on a certain scale. This is on pretty much their opinion, what they think, and we're just, enjoying watching, debating civically. We can do that still nowadays. That's fine, no problem. And you know what? Again, please go out and watch the show on Disney+. Support this show any way you can. Again, unceremoniously was cut for its 3rd season. It was supposed to get a book series, and that didn't happen. Shout out again to Dana Terrace, Sarah Cole Robles, CeCe Jones, Wendy Malick, Ivy Roque, Mae Whitman, every single writer, every single artist, background artists, producers that matter, that put their heart and blood and sweat and tears into the show. It was an incredible show. It had an incredible run. And shout out to all you Owl House fans. You guys are also amazing. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this. Make sure you smash that like button too. Show the world you like this. Why not? Show some love. And if you guys want to follow me on all my social medias, click on the link in the description below. It will be there as well. And the description on all the reactors and all the social medias and their channels will be there as well. Make sure you go and follow them. They're incredible people. They're amazing human beings. Please go and support them as well. And just like how the show ended, we're gonna end it like this. Until next time, bye.